that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So if they observe and they do the commandments, what would God do? Alright, above. Now that sounds like equality to you? Above all the nations of them. It's like you have, let me say, in school, when you're in school there, are you above your teacher? Your teacher is over you. Is the teacher above the principal in his school? No, the principal above the teacher. You understand?
Nothing to lose, laced up my shoes, life on the line, I'm being accused, filled with pain, feel so used, I'm on the bottom, I've been abused, the road split, I had to choose, saw beneath the surface we the real Jews, I took control, turn off all the clothes, I'm dying back to back, I see it on the news, I'm dying back to back, I see it on the news, my alarm clock is ringing, should I hit the snooze? I thought reality was real, I'm really confused. This is spiritual revolution. Most high word is solution. If you don't believe in it, living on illusion.
Shalom. What's his name? Patience. Since? What's his name? Sorry? Kishon? Tishon. Alright, Zuriel. I'm Zuriel. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. Because the officer was bringing out, he explaining to you that Christ's people are the Israelites, right? But the question is, who are the Israelites today? That was supposed to be your next question. Because remember, he come to save that particular race of people. Follow? Alright, now let me see who are the Israelites today, right? Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan in the wilderness.
You're familiar with the history with Moses? 10 Commandments. Our whole movie you see Moses, the 10 Commandments. God told Moses, go get my people out of Egypt, right? Remember that, right? Alright, good. So God tell Moses, hey, read it again.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan in the wilderness.
So Moses speaking, God telling Moses that, right? Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1 quickly. I see you looking like you're antsy. No problem. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So who they talking to here right now? Israel, right? Okay, just said 1 and 1. These be the words Moses spake unto all Israel. So here the words that God tell Moses to command the children of Israel. Read it.
To observe, to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Right, so he said all Israel. He said if it is here, observe my commandments on them, what is he going to do with them? But if they do the commandments, what will be the stature? No. Alright, then read it again. Verse 1 again, right? Just listen, right? I know there's a lot to take in, right? Just take your time. Listen.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So if they observe and they do the commandments, what would God do? Alright, above. Now that sounds like equality to you? Above all the nations of them. It's like you have, let me say, in school, when you're in school there, are you above your teacher? Your teacher is over you. Is the teacher above the principal in his school? No, the principal above the teacher. You understand? So which means God said he would set the Israelites and them above all the nations of the earth. above the other nations like the East Indians, the Chinese, the Japanese. This is what God is saying here. You follow, right, Tishan? All right. But that is if we keep the commandments, right? Read verse 15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
What not hearken means? What does hearken means? Listen. Not hearken means if you don't listen, right? Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So, you understand what I say, right? If they don't do the commandments of God, what would happen to the children of Israel? Read the latter part. Take your time to shut. If I'm going too fast, I will slow down. I will keep slowing down for you. Because I really want you to understand it, right? That's what we're here for. We're not here just to read. No, we want to make sure you understand who you are. Read the latter part again.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Explain it back to me now. Alright. But if we disobey the commandments, what God say would happen? He would what? I read the latter part again.
That all these curses,
if we disobey the commandments, if we don't do them, all these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
You understand? Right, all these curses will come upon us. So remember, the first part said, in verse 1 said, if we do the commandments, he would bless us and put us above everybody else, all the nations. But if we disobey, if we break the commandments now, he would what? Put what on us? What you say you would put on us, Tisha? Curses upon us. Now, a curse is a bad thing, not so? Alright, good. Now, these are contract here. Simple as it is, these are contract. You obey your contract, you get blessings. You disobey your contract, you go against your contract, there's penalties and judgments. But let me hear a couple of the curses and them now that's going to happen. And you tell me now, who does this affiliate with today, based on the history that you know. Give me verse 32.
Verse 32.
Curses, right? Read.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
So one of the curses says their sons and their daughters will be given unto another people. And there's nothing that they could have done at the time when they came and took our sons and daughters and give them away. Let me ask you this now. You familiar with this? Oh, this whole map here, on this sign here. You familiar with this history? Yes, Tishon. Slavery. During slavery, you were given to other people. Your father and mother, they would have broken in our houses, took you, your sister, your brothers, and them, whosoever you have, rape your mother, take your father, beat him to a pulp, take you and ship you to Jamaica, take your father, ship him to Trinidad, take your mother and ship her to America. This is the kind of things that happened during slavery. This is the kind of things that happened to us in slavery. This is what the scripture is going into. Read it again. Tell me if you understand it.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
Because we couldn't do anything about it. That's why I say your eyes will look and fail. Because remember when they came for us, when they did these atrocities on them, could we have done anything about it? No, we were helpless. Finish the scripture, the same letter.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
There was no might in our hand to resist. No matter how many times we tried to resist and uprise to save our people, nothing could have been done. Nothing could have been done. You ever see this picture of Birth of a Nation? Birth of a Nation. You never see that? Okay, that's too big. Django. You ever see Django? Django, the movie with Jamie Foxx. Have you ever seen that? No. It's slave movies. 12 years is slave movies. You see? You don't like the old gem thing? Why? But you know the slave movies and then there's reanimate facts, right? The things that you see in these slave movies is what literally happened to us back then and still happening to certain parts of the world today. You know that? That these things still happening up to today in certain countries like Libya, Syria, yeah. These things are still happening, bro. And these are the scriptures talking about because we broke God's laws, these curses would happen. Slavery is one. Give me verse 64. Yeah, next thing that happened in slavery to us.
Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
Remember when they took us, when they came and they took us from where we were, they scattered us, as the scripture, as I was just explaining to you. They carried us Jamaica, Trinidad, all over. You see all over on this sign here? These are latter parts here. The American blacks, West Indies, Haiti, Puerto Rico, all these places and them are where they scattered us. We were scattered all over the world. You understand? Via how? How you think they did it? But how what? Boats, right? Alright, now let me get out the Bible now to show. Give me verse 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now when the children of Israel were in Egypt, when God told Moses, go get my people out of Egypt, they were slaves in Egypt. You understand? That is history. Let me get out the Bible. Let me see.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt, right?
Out of the house of bondage.
So basically what God is saying here, Egypt is synonymous with bondage. What's another word for bondage, Tisha? Slaves, yes. Slavery. So God telling the children of Israel in Deuteronomy 28 verse 68, follow it. Are going too fast here or you're following? Alright. Well, let me just get to this point then.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt,
into slavery. That's what it says.
Again with ships.
The same thing we just said there with boats. Ships. Ships. That's the mode of transportation would be used once we broke God's laws to get into slavery. Finish it.
By the way whereof I spoke unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Well, let me hear what's the purpose of us going into slavery.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
You will be sold unto who?
Your enemy.
You can't tell me the people and them that did this to us are our friends. Are they our friends, Tishon? You think your friends will really come, chop off your hand, chop off your foot because you're picking their plantation, their corn, all these things? You think your friends will come and take you away from your mother, your father, your children and them? Will your friend do that? Alright, read on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. For bondmen,
for slave man,
and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you.
No man will be able to save us. Like, for example, Malcolm X. You know about Malcolm X, right? You ever hear about him growing up? Marcus Garvey. You ever hear about Marcus Garvey? These are historical figures. These men and them try to save. They try to get our people out of the condition that we're in today. But God said, no man will be able to do that. Why? Because Jesus Christ is our Savior. You understand? God is the one who has to save us. Alright? You gotta go. I know, Tisha. Well, here one. Check out the information. Yeah, internet, right? Check out the information. And remember, you're a prince, you're a king, you're an Israelite that the Bible speaks of. You have to keep the laws of God, right? I pray you check it out, right? Know that. Know who you are. Anybody ask you again? I'm an Israelite of the tribe of Benjamin. Don't nobody take that away from you.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.